welcome back to my channel, my book loving friends. My name is Christine if you're new here, and today we are doing my May TBR.
What do you believe in?
So I'm gonna bring you guys down a little bit. I don't know why I feel like you guys are so high. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. But we're doing my May TBR today. I'm going to try to make this a pretty quick video because I have a bunch of stuff to do today. I am literally going on vacation tomorrow and I want to film this, edit it, and get it scheduled to go up sometime next week. So we have ambitious goals for today. With that being said, I do a really fun game on my channel where I have a whole bunch of bookish prompts in my pumpkin spice mug, and I pick 5 prompts and try to come up with a TBR for the month. Now, the one thing about my fun little TBR game is I am a huge mood reader, so I do get a punishment each and every single month. I have yet to actually read one of them, but let's not talk about it. I do pick a punishment book out of my witch's brew mug, which is right here. I pick one at the beginning of every single month, and I have to get 2 punishments if I don't read any books off my TBR, but I get a punishment if I don't read all of my books. So I did end up reading at least one of my books off my TBR, so at least we have that. I don't think I read anything else. But we are going to jump into it. I don't think that intro made any sense, and I'm sorry if it did not. But we're going to hop right into it with a witch's brew pick. This is just a bunch of just like, these are literally just books I've had for so long time that I just cannot will read. So let's see what this one is. Oh! It's Punk 57. Punk 57 was actually on my TBR last month. So I do want to read this book eventually. I really do want to try Penelope Douglas. I just haven't had the mood. You know, I've been in a huge fantasy mood also, so this might be like a fantasy filled TBR. But yeah, Punk 57 is the book that I may or may not pick up this month. I don't know. I'm not too strict on myself, if you guys can't tell. I don't make myself read punishment books because I just don't. I'm so bad with them, and I'm too big of a mood reader. If I go off my mood, it will put me in a slump. So, book 1, Punk 57. Now, the fun part. So these are a bunch of prompts that I have that I am going to choose. I'm going to choose 5, and then we're going to go from there. So, first prompt. This is really fun. TBRs are my favorite videos to film, so, very least. Goodreads. So what this means is, what the Goodreads prompt is I literally just scroll through my Goodreads, and the first book I see that I own is a book that I'll add to my TBR. That's literally it. It's very simple, very easy. So let's just kind of go through it. I can't screen record on my actual thing, but the first book that pops up that I own, I will put on my TBR. Oh, okay. Okay, we have one. It is Kaiki. So this one right here. So the book that I saw was Kaiki, I hope I'm saying that right, by, give me a second, Vaishnavi Patel. I really hope I said that right. If I did not, if you guys do know the pronunciation, please tell me. But this is the first book I saw. I will say that I actually do have an interest in this book. I don't really know much about it, as we all know. All I really know is this little blurb that it has in here. It just says, I was born on the full moon under an auspicious constellation, the hollowest of positions. Much good it did me. That's really all I know. But I do know that she's thick, and it was the fantasy pick for book of the month last month. So I believe it's like over 500 pages. Oh, it's not. Actually, it doesn't even hit 500. I don't know why it looks like very chunky. But yeah, so that's the first book. I do want to read it. I just don't know if I'm going to be in the mood to read it in May. But let's see what happens. Okay, next pick. This one. Oh, a new release. I don't think I own any. Okay, so I actually chose a book that is on my actual TBR that I actually got very recently, and it did come out this year. And it is Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lin Tan. I want to read this book so bad because it is absolutely stunning. It is just such a stunning book. A gracious subscriber actually went and DM'd me and recommended me this book, said I would absolutely love the writing because the writing is very flowery. And we all know I love me some flowery writing. I just, look, all right, I don't know anything about this. All I know is that I believe there's some Chinese-inspired folklore I don't know if that's right, but I know there's something Chinese inspired in here. And I just, the cover's so pretty. I just want to read it for the cover. I know I'm being, what the heck just fell? Like, I know I'm being such a cover hoe, but like, I just love the cover and I want to read it for the cover alone. And I have heard really good things about this book. So I'm very excited to read this. It's also matching the whole blue vibe that we have going on. So love that. It's also a fantasy. We all know that I'm in a huge fantasy mood because literally I'll drop the tea for you right now whenever my April TBR comes out. But I read only fantasy in April. Like every single thing I read in April was fantasy. So there's that. All right, next. Oh, a witchy read. A witchy read. A witchy read. A witchy read. Okay, so I have a book. I'm not entirely sure how in the mood I am for it, but the book is The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. Thank you, first of all, to Jan for getting me this book. She did kindly give me this book. Also, the freaking cover of this book is absolutely stunning. I know there are witches and I believe a sorority. That's really all I know. I don't really want to know anything else, but it is extremely short, so I might be able to squeeze this in May. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll find out. But yeah, that's really fun. That's exciting. I'm actually excited for this one. Hopefully I can squeeze this one in. Okay, next. I hope I'm not going too fast. I'm very sorry if I am. I have a lot to do. What is this? What is this? A book more than 500 pages. Freaking perfect. Freaking perfect. Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. I don't even have to look. Yeah, it's more than 500 pages. If you guys don't know, I am doing a read along with Hannah from Hannah's Recent Reads for the month, for not even the month. I'm doing a read along, a Sarah J. Maas read along with Hannah's from Hannah's Recent Reads. And the next book we are reading is Queen of Shadows. I'm currently reading Air of Fire, so I know for a fact I'll get to this. And I'm so excited to get to this because now that we've reached Air of Fire, we're in like the chunky book stage. And I just love when the books get nice and chunky. And this girl is chunky. This girl is over 600 pages. So I'm actually really excited to get to this. I am the most excited for this book in the entire series. So I cannot wait to get to it. So yes, Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Okay, and this is the last pick, but you know, we might have fun and we might just go ahead and keep picking because I'm having a good time over here. Published in 2021. The Bone Shard Emperor. It took no thought, okay? The Bone Shard Emperor by Andrea Stewart. I read The Bone Shard Daughter in April and absolutely loved it. I immediately bought this one. This is literally coming with me on vacation. I want to at least start it in May. I really want to read this book because the way that Bone Shard Daughter ended was insane and it's an amazing freaking book. Shout out to Cammie's mom. Again, I will constantly shout her out for giving me that recommendation. I absolutely loved it. I cannot wait to continue on with the series and I want to read this book so bad. It's like in my head. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's keep going. I'm having a good time over here. Next. Ooh, a BIPOC author. Okay, I know. Okay, listen to me. Before I even show you what this book is, I know it's been on a million TBRs. I will read it eventually. I actually have the audiobook available to me through Libby. I just really need to read it. Okay, I really need to read this freaking book. It's Ray Bear by Jordan Fuego. I've put this on a billion freaking TBRs. I'm dying to read this book. I just need to read it. There's no more excuses. I need to read this freaking book, okay? We're having a good time. We're just gonna keep going. I don't know how many we're at right now, but fantasy. The Reckoning, Zodiac Academy 3. This is by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. I cannot wait to read this. I am literally bringing this with me on vacation, so this is probably going to be one of my first reads of May. I read both Zodiac Academy 1 and 2 back in April, and freaking loved both of them. I cannot wait to read this. I think this is going to finally be the book that is a 5-star for me. I have the actual copy of it. I also have the Kindle version, so I'm very excited to get to this book. I cannot wait to see where the heck this freaking story goes. The writing gets so much better as the books progress, so I cannot wait to see how the writing style is in this book. I'm so excited. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here because honestly, TBR is getting out of hand, okay? It's getting out of hand, okay? This might be the shortest video I've ever filmed, but honestly, it'll be great to edit, so hopefully we can do that. So thank you so much for making it to this part of the video. If you made it to this part of the video, put a blue heart for why the heck not. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay tuned for the... I do that every time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please stay tuned for some more bookish content from me. And I'll see you guys in a video coming soon. Bye.
What to believe in.